David, your thoughts on tonight's League Cup semi-final win here at the Oval?
Delighted. Performance. We got the performance tonight. We got the result required or desired. I thought the players from minute one tonight, we stamped our authority on the game. I thought we were good. I thought we were dominant for large periods of the game. And probably the only disappointing thing, probably going in at half time, it was only 2-0. I thought Joel had scored I thought he'd scored a good goal. I thought he was onside. But credit the players. I think probably the only time, and again sometimes half time when it comes can be a negative. And I thought it was tonight because we had probably 10 minutes in the second half where a little bit low key. We couldn't get the ball down, couldn't move it. But after that, we regained control and finished the game strongly, and certainly 3-0 didn't flatter us tonight.
All the goals seem to come at important times, didn't they?
For me, goals are always scored at important times. But we warned the players again at half time that the likelihood of Glentoran would probably get some sort of response. I don't think we allowed that in the second half. We were 2-0 up against Carrick on Saturday, and we basically tried to cruise through the game, which is not something that we enjoy doing or wanting to do. But we found a way again. We found the extra gear when we needed it when Robbie scored a third. But I thought all in all tonight, I thought the energy levels of players tonight was through the roof. And from basically our goalkeeper right through to the players and the subs who come on tonight, gave the performance that we needed.
You've got brilliant performances by everybody, but E2 Vertainen stood out, as a centre forward there tonight, didn't he?
I thought E2's performance tonight excelled. Something that we know that he's capable of. He's probably more comfortable. I've spoken to E2 on a number of occasions that he's probably better as a 9, straight through the middle. And I thought his hold-up play tonight, his link-up play, his cleverness, his goal tonight. And E2 has that ability where he chops, and then he, for some reason, puts it onto his weaker side and still smashes it home. But again, he has that, and I thought his play tonight gave us a platform to get higher up the pitch. His link-up play and his movement was clever and bright. So pleased for E2 tonight. He's in decent form. Having come in, and it's always hard for certainly the centre forwards. Robbie's given us a shift in an unfamiliar position at the minute because we don't have the necessary wide players that you want. And then you've got some of the younger sort of centre forwards. You don't like always calling them or describing them as younger, and Chris McKee and Ethan, but when they play, it's important that they're ready, as E2 has been over the last number of weeks. Chris McKee proved when he started against Ballymena that he was more than capable of scoring goals. So we'll continue to try and move on with important league games coming up. I think we've 2 league games now. The rest of the month was probably surprising because normally December's you play on the 17th, maybe you play 3-4 days before Boxing Day, and you play 2-3 days after. There is a little bit of a break, so we'll see where we go.
Supporters love cup finals, and in the new year we've got 2 cup finals to look forward to. The Shield in January, and now we have a League Cup final in March. It's great to look forward to a new year with exciting games on the horizon.
Yeah, again, we can put that on the back burner now, and people like yourself and everybody else can enjoy looking at and thinking about the cup finals. Of course, I've only played or managed Linfield in one League Cup final. We were successful. A few Irish Cups where we've been successful, and one where we lost. The County Antrim was probably a different matter where we played quite a few and not won as many as we should have. So they build momentum, they build belief, they build confidence. So we can put that now to the side and concentrate now on what we need to be doing in the Scottish Challenge Cup, and obviously the league games before we get the finals in January and March.
We have a few days to patch a few players up before we get on on our travels to Scotland.
Yeah, again, when you've seen players like Joe Cooper's probably playing about 60% at the minute, but he's given us a shift again because we're missing people, Jordan and Kirk Miller, who are injured and hopefully will make a return over the coming weeks and months. Jimmy McGrew coming off, and Cammy coming off. Robbie was carrying a little bit of knock and probably played 20-25 minutes of the second half. He probably shouldn't have done, but that's his work ethic and honesty where he wants to continue to play. So we'll patch a few up, we'll get going. There will be changes on Saturday, but we don't want to be disrespectful. We don't want people in Scotland sort of looking, well, I certainly don't want people in Scotland looking at my team and thinking it's a poor infield team. So we'll pick the team, we'll be respectful, and it's a competition that we want to keep building confidence and belief, and we can do that on Saturday with a performance against, again, a decent side in Kelty Hearts, and we look forward to it.
We look for the next exciting game on Saturday the weekend.
Thanks, Andy.